Hi, I'm Merrick D'Amato.
I am Matt with two T's.
And welcome back to Mindbreakers.
Woo!
I'm picking the movie today, and I got something special for all of you.
Oh boy.
A little movie with a whole lot of flash.
Oh fuck. I don't know how
Today we're watching Flash Gordon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. No, absolutely. I'm fine with this.
This is the 1980s one. Because there was like this weird, realistic, dark and gritty sci-fi channel remake of it. But
why?
A football player and his friends travel to the planet Mongo and find themselves fighting the tyranny of Ming the Merciless to save Earth.
Mongo. Yeah.
And all we have to say is... Flash! Ah! Savior of the universe.
Clytus, I'm bored. What plaything can you offer me today?
An obscure body in the SK system, Your Majesty. The inhabitants refer to it as the planet Earth.
I like to play with things a while before annihilation.
Pathetic earthlings! Who can save you now?
Flash!
Savior of the universe!
Strange object imaged in the Imperial vortex.
Flash! You save every one of us!
Remove the Earthwoman. Prepare her for our pleasure.
Flash!
Don't kill him yet, Father. I want him.
He's a miracle!
Go, Flash, go!
Flash!
Flash!
King of the impossible! He's for every one of us! Stand for every one of us! He's saving the body!
Oh, it is a good sign when the most 80s movie of all time comes out in 1980. You peaked.
They peaked.
You
That was
peaked your decade.
They did it in one go. They didn't need to make any more.
I liked this better than Krull.
Oh, absolutely.
Because it was
much better.
Krull on crack.
Yeah, no, this was much better than Krull.
I mean, Krull was really good. Krull was a really good film.
Yeah.
I mean, there are some scenes that didn't need to be there, like taming the fire horses. But this is like you took that. It's like watching that movie while on acid.
Yeah.
We start out as so many of our movies have in space,
With lights.
where Max von Sydow, because it's always Max von Sydow in these kind of movies, is talking. He plays Ming the Merciless. Is he and his General Clytus are like, yeah, let's find a planet to fuck with. Oh, let's fuck with Earth.
Yeah.
And they start making natural disasters happen on Earth.
Like volcano eruptions,
Hot hail.
earthquakes, hot hail. And then, like, at some point, just all of them, because why not?
Yeah. Turn on all the cheat codes.
Yeah, and then that's when the movie starts.
And they're we cut to Flash, who has his own name on his T-shirt because he's a douchebag, who's a famous football player who's in his car at a private airstrip when the hot hail starts happening, and obviously no one questions this.
Yeah, he's just like, yeah, whatever. It's fucking falling rocks in the sky. We good.
And then they get on a plane.
With his travel agent? Is that what it is?
A reporter. I don't know why she's there. I don't understand it.
Neither do I.
And the pilots are reading magazines.
Instead of flying the plane.
And then we cut to the villain of the piece. The real villain, even more so than Ming, Dr. Zarkov.
Oh, yes.
Who comes to the immediate conclusion it's alien invaders.
Yep, they're
and he's
in
right this time. And he built a rocket and wants to go to space to fight them and wants his lab assistant to go with him. And lab assistant says, fuck you, and leaves.
Yeah.
So the plane, which then crashes because the pilots have been teleported away.
By Ming.
Yes.
After he punched the plane.
And Flash and Dale try to fly it. However, Flash's advice of just hit all the switches doesn't work for some reason. Oh, this movie.
The subtitle is "All This Works for No Reason."
Then they land in Dr. Zarkov's weird greenhouse mad scientist laboratory.
Because of course.
And Dr. Zarkov is a mad scientist.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's Narwhal. He's crazy. It's great.
And they're like, get out of the plane, it's gonna blow. Except it looks fine. It's just the wings came off. I mean, it's not it's not flyable. It's not gonna blow up or anything. And so Dr. Zarkov at gunpoint gets them into his tricks them into thinking there's a phone in his rocket. And then locks them in the rocket, and then they go to space.
All due to Flash, by the way.
Yeah, it's Flash's fault. He's a dumbass.
Yeah, he knocked him right into the switch. Moron.
So they go to space, they get captured by Ming. They're red and golden Power Ranger samurais with skull faces. And Zarkov tries to reason with them. They disagree.
Well, to be fair, he said he would, and he said if it doesn't work, the gun in his pocket will help him.
It doesn't. A flying Roomba steals it from him.
That's all it is.
And then they go to a flying castle.
Oh, yeah.
And meet... Basically, you know that scene in Ten Commandments? Where all the different tribes, nations that Egypt has conquered, pay tribute to Pharaoh and give him gifts?
Yeah.
We have that, but on crack. There are little midget candy monsters. There's gold guys with big headdresses. There's the Robin Hood men of Arborea, led by Timothy Dalton. The Hawkmen, led by the greatest man ever, Brian Blessed. And if you know anything about this movie, it's going to be the badass Queen sound effect we opened with.
Oh, yeah.
Queen song we opened with. Or the Hawkmen. Or possibly bits from Ted.
Yeah. If you know Flash Gordon, it's because of those two reasons. Either you grew up with this or you watched Ted. That's really it. God bless.
Or you're even older and remember the cereal.
That's true, yeah.
As in, the movie cereal.
Yeah.
Cartoon, not breakfast cereal.
I wonder if there actually was a breakfast cereal. Probably not.
There's a breakfast cereal. Remember the Nintendo cereal system?
I do.
It's a cereal now. It's a cereal. Wow.
Yeah.
So we meet Max von Sydow, who is Ming and bald and great.
And evil.
And he's like, okay, make the scientist part of the secret police. I want to fuck the woman and, I don't know, kill Flash.
And yeah, kill the blonde man.
Voltan and Baron don't like each other.
Clearly.
Ming's daughter wants to fuck anything with a dick.
Actually.
Flash Gordon gets executed.
Oh, wait, we missed the football scene. The best scene.
Yes! Dr. Zarkov tosses a Fabergé egg to Flash,
and he's been hit
which
so
kicks
hard in the head.
his football instinct, so he footballs, knocking everyone over and
tackles him over. I love it.
Kills several of them with football, and then he has another football. Zarkov throws another football to him, and it conks him out, and then he's executed. And then the movie's over. Oh, they bring him back from the dead.
You just go that fast. Wow, that was 25 minutes. It didn't need to be 25 minutes.
It has to be seen to be fully understood.
And even when you do watch it, you're just kind of
what?
Brain dead most of the time. I love it. Good lord. Yeah, like you said, he's brought back from the dead by that princess
Yeah.
girl person.
Can't remember her name.
I think they said it once.
As Allura? No.
That sounds right.
Aura.
Yeah, we'll say Aura. Fuck it. It's one of those. But she's basically like, oh, I love you, Flash, but I also simultaneously love these, like, 4 other dudes. Don't worry about it.
I just like penis.
I just like that.
So she disguises him as a pilot, and then drops him on Arborea.
After telepathy.
Yes. Also, at random points in the movie, we meet lizard men, who are the most disturbing thing conceivable. They're men in like rubber cobra suits, but with weird, like the mouths are open, and with weird red faces with like big bulging eyes and shocked, perpetually open mouths, and it's just. You couldn't have just gave them like Gorn heads and left it at that.
Honestly,
like have them be Gorn ripoffs. That would be less disturbing.
Oh, it's so weird.
And they don't do anything. They just move weirdly. They're like If you've ever seen Power Rangers, they're like they'd be the putties for someone.
Yeah.
I can see them being the foot soldiers for a Power Rangers villain.
For sure. They're fucking disturbing still though. Like, oh my god. So
and they don't do anything. They're just there. They're like the those 3 things that watch you in one of the Super Mario games.
Oh,
always
yeah,
off the hell. Yeah, the hell.
Yeah.
I mean the hell trees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so fucking yeah, they're usually prisoners most of the time too.
Yeah.
Like they're always just behind bars. Ugh, I don't like it.
So on Arborea, aka the Kokiri Forest, the Robin Hood men, aka the Kokiri, are putting one of their group through the test of manhood, where you have to stick your hand in the right hole of a stump so you cannot get stung by a scorpion without legs. The boy fails.
Kills him, because apparently it's a fate worse than death.
Yeah, you go insane and then you die.
Yeah.
If you get stung by a woods beast, you go to hell before you die.
Basically.
This movie needed Lou Albano. This movie needed Queen to make a cameo.
I'm so mad they didn't. I really am.
Playing at the wedding or something?
Yeah, I thought they would show up at the end.
Not a lot interesting happened with Dale.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Basically, Ming wants to fuck her and marry her.
Well.
That's all that happens interesting with Dale.
And apparently shoots her out in his face when he's bored.
At one point, Zarkov, once he's a secret agent, de-secret agents himself and rescues her.
By quoting Shakespeare or some shit.
And singing Beatles songs.
This movie was dumb. It's just so dumb, but it's so flashy.
And then they escape to the Hawkmen. We'll get back to that later. The Hawkmen help him get out.
Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
So he's... One of the Forest Men is Richard O'Brien. They throw Flash Gordon in the swamp.
He escapes. Because... I don't remember.
He escapes and gets attacked by a spider. And then does the trial of manliness against Timothy Dalton.
And he lies.
Yeah. And pretends to get stung and then tackles Timothy Dalton.
And is like, we should all work together.
What is together?
The whole scene was 5 minutes, so we just did it too. In like 10 seconds.
They somehow get... I can't remember how, but they get up to the Hawkmen. Clytus, who looks like Dr. Doom, is torturing Aura.
Yeah, we'll just call her Aura. Fuck it. I could look up her name, but I don't care.
There are a lot of weird aliens. Weird bald men wearing the Oculus Rift.
Oh, it's so they can see.
Yeah.
It's like they're wearing like fucking computer screens on their head.
There's another chick who's part of the secret police. Can't remember her name, but she's called General something.
Oh, right, her. Yeah.
Yeah, she wears tight black.
She's basically like the... I actually don't know what she is.
She's the Baroness to Clytus' Destro.
Yeah, basically.
To Ming's Cobra Commander.
Basically.
So they're in the Hawkman Kingdom,
Flash.
and then
All of them meet up again. But then
Flash and Dalton fight to the death
well,
on a multi-directional tilting spike
film.
platform, and they fight with whips. Obviously, we had to put bloody tears to this.
It honestly fit really well. I'm surprised. And then
They unite. Clytus comes alone, and then they kill him on the spikes, and his eyes pop out.
That was a really cool scene.
And so the Hawkmen escape
because they're like, "Fuck that, we're not gonna fight Ming."
Somehow, Baron gets out.
Actually, yeah. How the fuck? Yeah.
Flash gets Luke Skywalker down a hole.
Yeah.
And escapes on a rocket sled, which for some reason the Hawkmen even bothered to invent.
And it's not like it's just a random invention. Like they even call it the Hawkman
rocket sled
or whatever the fuck it's called. Like they invented that.
So the wedding's going on Mongo. The planet's called Mongo, by the way, and it's measured in Mongo miles.
600 Mongo miles.
And there's Mongo minutes.
Oh, was that actually used?
Yes, I think so.
Fuck.
There's I think there's Mega Mongo time.
Yeah, that I remember being a thing. Yes. Oh my god.
This movie's insane.
Someone wrote this.
Got paid money.
Someone got paid. Not even that. Someone wrote this, gave it to someone to proofread,
and then
they sent that to people, and they're like, "Hmm."
At no, I'm glad that at no step anyone said, "The fuck are we doing? What is this? You're fired."
No, I'm glad this movie was made.
It's a great movie.
Lord.
So Flash Gordon convinces the Hawkmen to attack a ship with him. It doesn't look like it's going well because most of the Hawkmen get shot.
Most of them fucking get shot.
Brian Blessed looks like he wants to eat everyone.
Still not convinced he didn't.
Well, we never see Richard O'Brien again.
That's what I'm saying. Like one of them is for sure.
I mean, after this movie.
Fuck.
Oh no, he's in Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, never mind.
Oh fuck.
So he ate his career.
What if he ate him after that?
And
well, they
take over the ship.
Fucking blow it up.
He flies it through the electrical field, the lightning field.
No, he's flying it to the electrical field.
Yeah, and there's a lot of shots of him flying it there, and everything. Like they almost destroy the ship, and Flash is like, "I'm gonna fly the ship." He's like, "Dude, there's still shit on fire behind you."
Even the Hawkman leader's like, "Hey,
this is stupid.
This is stupid. I'm leaving. Bye."
Flash, you're an idiot. I'm out.
Essentially, like, bye. Also, apparently, this whole time, like in the beginning, what the fuck is the scientist's name again?
Zarkov.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, the Earth has 11 days before it's dead," and then like
suddenly it's 3 minutes.
Yeah, suddenly it's like 11 hours, and then it's just 3 minutes.
No one can hit Flash.
Well, people can hit the ship; they just can't hit Flash.
But the ship doesn't. No, everything goes around the ship.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Prince Baron hooks up with Aura. They rally a defense force.
Sure.
Flash impales Ming with the point of his ship.
After crashing into it.
Ming dies. Oh, at one point Ming offers Flash rulership of Earth.
Yeah, before he pulls up the city.
Flash says no. That's before they leave Hawk City.
Yeah, how dumb shit happens.
And then the chick in black leather melts into oil.
Oh yeah, after he fucking kills her.
Ming's blood is
away.
green.
Someone's blood was blue after he killed a Hawkman or some shit.
Oh yeah, the blue guy who says, "If you're loyal, you have no tribute but my loyalty. Then fall on your sword." And it says, "Death to Ming," and then it's killed.
And he gets fucking stabbed.
Then everyone lives happily ever after, but they can't go home
because
Baron is the emperor of Mongo now. Voltan is his general, and a black hand grabs the ring. And it says, "The end?" with a big question mark.
And I'm really mad the movie didn't actually end on what I thought it was going to.
Which is,
After he
because he
kills-
jumps in a freeze frame.
It was like a quick second freeze frame, but it was still a freeze frame. After like a
You know what this movie needed?
fucking
Montage.
yeah. I'm honestly amazed there wasn't.
Just to it, like, I don't know what, like, if maybe Flash training to do something that's not football. I don't know.
Well, explain why he was able to fight.
And fly a rocket ship
Yeah, no, exactly.
and use a gun.
Oh, good lord.
I don't know.
That's really it. Like the movie just fucking ends.
Watch this movie.
Oh yeah, you people need.
It
to
is
experience
insane. You deserve to watch this.
this. Like even if you only know it through memes or whatever, like Things to Ted or something, like watch Flash Gordon. There's a reason.
Second wave dive.
It's so good.
It's so stupid.
dumb, but it's so good. I don't understand how this movie exists.
His only power is football.
That's all he did. That's all he did. He just.
I have to give this movie a full 10 out of 10 Fabergé eggs.
I was gonna say 6.9.
I'm giving this a full 10, man. This is perfect.
No, I'm only 6.9 because I don't know what the value of 6.9 is. I'm still fucking upset by that. It's 6.9 away. What does that stand for? Oh Lord! And then we got fucking Mungo Mile. I'm done. This movie I swear this movie was made up as it was being fucking filmed. Like, Jesus
The
Christ.
acting is terrible.
Oh my god! By like everyone.
Except Max von Sydow, Timothy Dalton,
Besides the big three.
and Brian Blessed.
Oh good Lord! We got a fun movie. Happy I got
A very young Max von Sydow in this.
Yeah. He is very young, surprisingly.
You know, it's 1980, so
I guess. This was a summer movie, right? It had to
I
be.
hope so.
Like, there's no way someone was seeing this in the
Best part of the
fucking
movie
November.
is the theme song.
Oh, yeah, the theme song.
I want the Flash TV show to license it for the big finale. Just have Flash running in slow motion, just like stop Grodd or something. Just Flash, savior of the universe.
Oh, good lord.
Oh, check this one out, guys. You owe
Yeah,
it to
no,
yourself. It's on the whole thing's on YouTube. You have no excuse.
Did we recommend Crawl? I don't remember.
I think we did.
Yeah, well, I more recommend this one.
It's definitely weirder.
Yeah, like, stuff actually happens in this one, so hey. And there's no bullshit. Like, it's just, you're putting in Flash Gordon, you're getting Flash Gordon. Like, that's it. Even the intro didn't give a shit about anything. It was like, hey,
Flash.
here are two characters. Okay, now we're gonna fucking do all that. Well, that's oh man, that song playing like 8 times during the ending. Fuck.
Just stop blowing up to Queen music.
As it should. But
At random points in the climax, I'll just say Flash, and then stop.
yeah, and the song just continues. It's great.
He'll
Queen did a
save
good
every
job.
one of us. He's a miracle.
He's a miracle. Is probably my favorite one.
He's an idiot.
He's a moron. But
Flash Gordon. One problem with the movie, the problem I have, is the actor who plays Flash Gordon. His face scares the shit out of me.
he looks 50 like,
Yeah.
all the time. It's fucking weird. I don't like it.
He looks even worse now.
Yeah, but at
'Cause
least
it's
now it's
cool.
because he is like 60 years old.
But it's clear that he had plastic surgery around this time. Around the time of this movie.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Freaky. He's freaky.
His fucking hair bothers me.
Yeah.
So it always stays in that, like, in that.
That's just an action hero thing.
I guess, yeah. Yeah, the little strand coming out.
Superman. It's a spit curl. Superman
It's a
hair.
very weird one. This movie's just weird, but it's a good weird. I can't say I hated watching this.
This is a great film.
Yeah, no, this was a good one.
There's a reason it's a cult classic.
Oh yeah. Oh no, yeah, for sure. This was like I'm sure you probably all know that one guy who's seen this movie 100 times.
I think it was only my second time watching this movie.
Same here, I think. 'Cause I watched it years ago.
I mean, I listened to the song a fuck ton.
It's so hard not to though. It's so good. Fucking Queen.
Savior of the universe.
It's fucking Queen. How do you not listen to that?
Anyway, I'm Merrick,
I'm Matt.
and death to Maine.
That's me.